you want to start the show off, trying to bring me down. What you gotta be happy for me, man.
Hey, I sent you the message. I'm happy. I support everybody, bro. I mean, there's nobody I'm wishing ill will on. I mean, first of all, I lose money. I lose money. I mean, it's all good. This is what makes this fun for me.
All right, I don't believe that too much because I don't think anybody will 100% admit they like losing money. So forget that. If that's the case, then we can just call our bets null and void, and you can pay me the 350.
Oh hell, no! You got to rip it from my dying hands while I'm laying on the ground saying, "Please come back, Bucky. Please come back."
Hey, this league was paid for by yours truly, Commissioner Saggy, anyway. So I know you're trying to get back at me.
All right, never mind. Never mind. I hope your team crashes and burns. See, I'm trying to be
Yeah.
nice. You
Hey,
don't let that happen.
hey, you know how we do. But let's go ahead and get into it, my man. Good to see you. And here we go. It's a good day to have a great day. I'm your coach, Cino, bringing you the plays that pay. Welcome to the Green Check Podcast, Season 3, Episode 8. With me, you already know, my Commissioner Saggy. What's going on, brother?
What up? What up?
Man, so I just want to get into it. The title of this episode is Season 3, Episode 8, but we're going to discuss Week 6 recap and Week 7 picks. 6-7. Saggy, do you have any idea what that means?
No, I hear. There's a lot of stuff that people be saying that I have no clue what they're saying, but I just smile, thumbs up. Okay.
We got a name change in our league. We'll get to that a little bit later. Sag and Saggy or something like that. I mean, you had a couple of things you could have went with. You could have went with Sidekick Saggy. You could have went with Salty Saggy with your name on the salt shaker saying Salty Saggy. Or you could have went with 6-7 Saggy. But you went with Sag and Saggy. What's up with that?
It's saggies sagging. I mean, you gotta remember when I came in this league, I had my wife and my kids make my name up, so they said saggy balls. So it's like, all right, so saggy's balls are sagging right now. How about that? I mean, we just sagging.
All
Don't give me
right.
that silly ass face. We could talk ball talk. I mean, we got them. And my shit's just sagging right now, just touching the floor.
I mean, I don't think it's a good segue to go from 6-7 to saggy balls, especially now that we're live on YouTube, we're live on the X. You got to tone it down a little bit. Maybe we should change your name back to Censor Saggy.
Why we gotta be censored anymore? I thought I had free reign. I could say what I want, do what I want. Forget it. I'm not hiding nothing. This is me. My balls are sagging. I just can't get my shit right. Every time I feel like I'm getting ahead, two steps back. But that's how this game's played, and I gotta take good with the bad.
And there you have it. And we'll take the good with the bad. As ladies and gentlemen, if you was following along and if you were listening last week, we threw out our weekly parlay, and lo and behold, it cashed. Congratulations, Saggy. We're back in the win column. Thank you.
Well, it, maybe I'm just too much of a degenerate. Why do I gotta make my legs so long? I mean, uh, I should just change my name to long leg saggy. I mean, because why are my parlays always nine legs and I can't hit nothing? I wonder why I can't hit nothing.
Saggy Two Legs, we'll call you that. That'll be your name on the streets. Hey, you seen where Saggy Two Legs is at? But look, I've been one of those that always likes to make these long parlays too, and I get it. It's fun, it's interesting, especially when you see yourself hitting a couple of those, and you've hit some of those parlays, so I know how addicting it can be. But if you stick to a good formula, try to keep it nice and sweet. Only look, you're trying to make more than what you walked in with. So that's why I throw out these parlays the way that I do. And this week we got another one. We got another 5 leg. It's a 5-1 instead of a 4-1, so you can make 5 times your money. So Saggy, you don't have to do these 100-1, 200-1 parlays. You don't have to retire right now. We got some time.
Uh, but that's a gambler in me. It's just, man, I can't shake it. It's just I'm a degenerate, and my wife calls me a degenerate all the time. And it's just like I just can't shake it.
Man, you could have changed your name to Degenerate Saggy. You had a whole lot to choose from, but yeah, you went with Saggy Sagging, Sagging, Sagging. Anyway, our parlay catch last week, ladies and gentlemen, and three of those teams on that parlay, I'm going to put in this week's parlay. I'm going to try to follow the same theme, try to pick teams who are in the playoffs right now as we are, getting close to midway through the season. So, Saggy, I'm just going to jump right into it. Five leg, five times your money. So, please throw something on this. That way, if you lose your million to one parlays, at least you can hit this and make your money back.
Bro, I'm looking for a new car. I'm not looking for a car payment. I'm looking for a new car.
Well, if you keep playing these parlays, you're not going to have gas to put in your current car. So put some money on this 5 to 1. Let's see what happens. We're going to dive right into it. Saggy, I like the Patriots, the Bears, the Broncos, the Colts, and the Packers. All good teams here. I never thought I would put a few of these teams in the parlay, but here we are. Any given Sunday, Saggy will start with the Patriots. They have impressed us the last couple of weeks. They might be for real. They get a game that they should win if they're trending in the direction everybody's thinking they are. So, Saggy, tell me how the Titans beat the Patriots.
Well, Titans are getting a new coach. They can't get their run game together. Ridley, if I'm not mistaken, is hurt again. I mean, not that he's done much this season. So it's going to be a struggle for Tennessee. I mean, hey, their defense kind of looks good to me sometimes, and then sometimes it's like, dude, what are y'all doing? But I said in the beginning of the year, I will never, ever bet with these teams. So I mean, it's Tennessee Titans is the teams that we target. That's what we keep doing.
There you go. I like it. You see, I like the consistency here. We hit a five leg last week. We're doing a five leg this week. You talked about these teams that we should consistently go against, and here we are. So I love it. Patriots are 3 to 1 favorite. Yes, we could spruce it up and throw the spreads in there, but hey, five times your money. Don't be greedy, Saggy. Just go with your gut. We just need them to win a game. So moving on, the Bears had a very impressive redemption style victory over the Commanders this past Monday night. Game winning field goal. Welcome to Chicago, Jake Moody. Saggy, they're at home. They're riding a win streak. They look good. Seems like they got some swagger on that side of the Windy City. So tell me how the Saints can come in there and beat them.
They can't. I mean, it's just even though the Saints. I mean, if you watch the games, the Saints aren't playing bad. They just don't have enough. I mean, their run game. It, everybody needs a run game in the NFL, and there's a lot of teams that don't have a run game. And not knocking Alvin Kamara because I'm a big Kamara fan. I mean, his time is coming to an end, and it's sad to see it. But once you get over that 30-year mark, bro, it just happens. I mean, your body can't keep up, and you can't make the plays that you once did. Me being an older gentleman, I know. Hey, I think I'm fast as hell, and I go out there and see myself on camera. It's like, damn, you slow dog.
I don't think that's the situation with Kamara. They're not giving him the opportunities. The Saints are not giving themselves opportunities. They pretty much have thrown in the towel for this season. So he's on the trade watch, and I don't want to hear stuff like that because I myself traded for him in fantasy, gave up a pretty nice package that's actually working out for me either way. But I still think he got some gas left in that tank.
With Kendra Miller riding his heels, which is a young and up and coming stud. He's kind of a protege of Alvin Kamara. I mean, similar size, similar quickness. I mean, he got the shiftiness. I mean, I know you don't want to see it because you do have. He is losing that step, bro. I mean, watch him. He doesn't have the same step he had 3 years ago.
Well, I'm going to watch him right on my bench this week because I'm trying to go on a little winning streak here. So we'll see what happens before the trade deadline to see if he's moved. Maybe a change of scenery benefits Kamara. I still think he has some gas left in the tank. He's just one of those generational talents. He can catch the ball. He can run the ball. He knows he's a vet. So we'll see what happens. But we definitely like the Bears here. They're not a 3-1 favorite. They're a 2-1 favorite. So the line's kind of close, but I'm going to ride with them anyway. I can't believe I'm picking a team with a guy that paints his fingernails, but we're going to go for it. So our next leg, Saggy, you know I've been riding high with the Broncos all season, and I mean there's not enough kind words I can say to them after delivering me 20 beautiful fantasy points from their defense. So Saggy, tell me how the Giants spoil this party and beat the Broncos.
Now the Giants, I mean, that's a team that is really fun to watch. I mean, they got some young talent on that team. Eh, Win or lose, they're fun to watch. I mean, I can't. Denver has got a legit defense. I mean, eh, any receiver that Patrick Surtain is covering, you might as well just shut him down. I mean, he ain't getting nothing. Patrick Surtain is a monster.
Mhm.
Love their defense. I love what they're doing. Their offense is starting to click. So, Broncos are legit.
Definitely like that look. This is going to be the Jackson Darts Cam Scatterboo the rest of the way here this season for the Giants. And I love it. Just imagine if they had Malik Neighbors. They would be firing on all cylinders. The defense is pretty, stout every week. They're doing something special, giving them rookies a chance to shine. So, Saggy, you like Scatterboo. I like Scatterboo. Darts impressing here. The Giants do scare me because they do have a defense, but I think fun matched up against a team that's actually, legitimate up there in first place, which I called before the season started. Come on, Broncos. Or did I pick the Chargers? Oh,
No, you picked
man.
the Broncos. You
Okay,
picked the
cool.
Broncos.
All right, thank you, thank you. So, come on, Broncos. So, we're going here 3-1 favorite. I love them. You love them. They're at home. Let's see what happens. Another team that we've been high on, especially me, again, because I do have a couple of these players on my fantasy team as well. And surprisingly, they're an underdog against those aforementioned Chargers we were just speaking of. So, Saggy, this one got me all kind of which ways, six ways from Sunday. Can you tell me how the Chargers can beat the Colts?
The Chargers can beat the Colts. I mean, the Chargers are a legit team. I mean, the offensive line is kind of getting just banged up. I don't personally think Justin Herbert is the guy, but he's shown me flashes. So, I mean, I think he's highly overrated. I mean, he always crumbles under pressure. But, I mean, who am I? They beat the shit out of us week one. So, I mean, can the Chargers? Or, yeah, absolutely, bro.
Absolutely. Well, here's what I'm banking on. I'm banking on a solid run game, a Daniel Jones that's playing MVP caliber right now, a defense that's playing good, team that has momentum, and our underdog series. So don't think they're not using that for bulletin board material against a Chargers team who are on their third and fourth string running back right now. And I just, they're one of those teams where they're like the Falcons, the Jaguars. Like they got it, but they don't got it. So I'm going to ride with the Colts here. I love the plus money that makes our parlay what it is. So if you throw them here in the five leg, it gives you that opportunity to hit five times your money. So we're going to ride out with the Colts. Are you feeling
I
confident
like the
or
Colts.
okay? All
No,
right.
no, I'm confident. I mean, they got a good defense. They got a good offense. I mean, they're clicking, and Daniel Jones is not looking like the old Daniel Jones. So I mean, that's good for him. I mean, I'm glad of that story. He was the Giants. I mean, you see what happens with the Giants. They just you go to New York to die or ruin your career. I mean, I feel bad for Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterville. So, I mean, but they're fun to watch.
Very fun to watch. So going with the Colts here, going to trust my gut. Plus money scares me a little bit. So what does Vegas know that I don't? But we'll see what happens. And rounding out this parlay, Saggy, I'm pretty sure you're kind of surprised I threw this team on there. But hey, I'm going to ride out with them. I like what I see from Jacobs. I like what I see from Love. You don't know which receiver is going to have a good week. The defense is good. Parsons is doing his thing. And they get a Cardinals team, although on the road, they get a Cardinals team that probably won't have a Kyler Murray. They're on their third, fourth string running back. And Harrison, I believe, has a concussion and is out, and their defense has pretty much been garbage all season. So I think this is a pretty much safe pick here. The late 4 o'clock game in this window. So Saggy, tell me how the Cardinals can beat the Packers.
Well, the Cardinals, they look better with Brissett back under center. I
You
mean,
called
let's
it.
be real about it. I mean, I hate to say it, but I mean, Kyler Murray, I mean, he just he ain't the guy. I thought he was the guy a couple years ago, but he just keep underperforming. And now Marvin Harrison has not been ruled out yet. I mean, I've seen last year one or two people come back from concussion. Marvin Harrison going out of the game last week, he didn't look like he was really concussed. But I mean, we'll see how that goes. Even with Marvin Harrison, they can't win that game. They just
Right.
can't.
That's what I'm thinking too. So I really think it all comes down to who's just the better team at this point. So Packers 3-1 favorite, rounding out our 5 leg 5-1 Sunday parlay. Let's go ahead and cash and make it 2 weeks in a row. And that if that happens, Saggy, yeah, we're on to something here. So let's see what happens. Leave us a comment below. Let us know if you're following along and we're making you some money. So, Saggy, are you ready to get into our week 6 recap here going into week 7? 6-7.
Not really. Not really. These last couple of weeks been depressing, but let's dive right on in.
Come on, Saggy sagging. Don't do me like that. Like you said last week to me, it's a long season. And if I can sit up here and be as joyful as I can be, you have no problem doing that yourself. You're still in the top 4, so, relax, relax. So, but here we go. Going into week 7 here, ladies and gentlemen, before we get into our recap, John's team, and Jaden's time sitting there, top dogs, 5-1, sharing that spot. We both called it. We both saw it coming a mile away. They have some good teams. You're going to have to strategize to beat them. Only stopped by injury. He's our middle of the pack gatekeeper guy right now at 4-2. And Saggy, you ninja, and how about them Cowboys at 3-3? You're sitting there 3-3. Is your coach C-Note 1 game behind? Sitting there with Too Cool and Debo at 2-4. And our guy Big Brown handed the keys over to him. It's always been his bus. I just keep the seat warm. So Big Brown rounding out our 10-man league. Saggy, week 6 was pretty interesting. Do you want to, go into any matchup here, or you want me to just go ahead and take it?
Go on in.
I'll go right on there because as I handed those keys off to Big Brown, I got up off that back of the bus. He made it a little interesting though. If Bijan would have kept running the way he was running, I might have been in a little trouble. But I came away with the victory. Saggy, what did you see in this
I I know you were getting a little nervous. I mean, right off the get go, Bijan. I mean, Bijan's a stud, bro. I mean, there is no way around it. Best running back in the league right now. Big, strong, swift, and just agile. I mean, watch him run. I mean, it's kind of amazing how such a big guy can just get down like that. I mean, he's very, very shifty. Love to watch him run though.
one? All right, Valentine's Day, Bijan Robinson, you have a secret admirer. So, Saggy, it almost came back to bite me in the ass, and you're right. He took off for 81 yards. I'm like, come on now, are you serious? This is and it was like 4 seconds into the game. But either way, he came away with the victory. I'm 1 game below you, so a lot of things about the shake, rattle, and roll here as we move along into the season because, Saggy, you took L to how about them Cowboys? How about them Cowboys? Saggy, what happened here?
Bro, my team didn't show up. I'm still dealing with injuries. I'm starting. Looks like I'm gonna start getting some guys back. I mean, I, I was supposed to get waxed, and I did get waxed. But I mean, I did make it a little bit interesting. It just a couple of my players they just said I'm not playing today. I mean, I did have a only meeting with all my players. It's like, look, guys, I will put you on the trading block. You will be gone off my team. You all start producing. You gone. So let's see what happens. If I gave them the motivational speech that they needed to get this train right.
Yeah, see, those meetings are necessary. I had one myself when my team was 0-3. I went in full Remember the Titans mode. I pulled out my best Denzel Washington. Perfection is the only way we work from here, ladies and gentlemen. Is let's go to work. And hey, I've gotten 2 victories since then. Saggy, like you've told me in the past couple of weeks, I finally get to return the favor here. I'm salivating at the mouth, licking my lips here. Hey, hey, don't you lose another game. Don't you fall behind, brother. Hey, don't get your players back all too soon, too late, whatever you want to call it. Hey, C note's coming.
You know what? Uh, this is gonna sound disrespectful. I ain't worried about your team. I'm worried about other teams in this league, and not being disrespectful. When I'm at full health, that means you fall down because you ride with Rashad White, you ride with George Pickens. When I get CD back and Bucky Irvin back, them guys are not saying going to be nothing, but they ain't gonna be performing like they're performing right now. So you better start adding on the waiver wire.
Okay, okay. I like that words of wisdom from you, and I like the fact that going into the season we have players on the same team competing at each other, so you never know who's going to go off. So I don't wish you well moving along the season. I hope more of your players get injured. So we'll see what
Damn,
happens.
damn, man, you never wish injury on players. This is their lifestyle. Hey,
My
bro,
bad.
we don't do that. We don't do that. I mean,
My bad. My bad.
no injuries. I hope every team says, hey, bro, injuries is a real thing. I mean, I'm seeing it all across the board. I mean, you just been blessed with no injuries right now, and you've been blessed if you have the backup to some of these players that me being a dumbass did not back up my team, and that's my fault. And hey, more power to you, bro. I hope you keep on moving.
All right, my fault. Well, I take it back then. I don't wish ill will on your team. Just maybe a tweaked ankle here or there. You can still play, just don't be a hundred
I got
percent.
all them. I got all the tweaked ankles and hamstrings. I don't need no more of that. I mean, every week I'm losing players. I mean, it, but you know what? This is what makes it fun. This is what keeps my heart rate going. So, hey, we'll just keep on pushing.
Keep on pushing through, brother. And segueing right into one of our teams that are named only stop by injury. Nail biter. Okay, Debo, I see you there. I mean, Rico Dowdle, one more week. Oh man. Okay, so out of all the players that I've picked up and the players that I've let go, I think this one is going to hurt me the most because Saggy, man, this is your type of running back, and he's running with a purpose. He looks good. He was the number one back in Dallas. They didn't want to pay him, didn't have any room for him. Goes to Carolina, gets his opportunity, and in 2 weeks, Saggy, this man is in the top five in running backs in the league. So wow, only stopped by injury, pulled it out against Debo. What did you see other than another Rico Dowdle amazing performance?
But Rico had a really good game. His he's about to go into a timeshare because he's getting Chuba Hubbard back, and Chuba Hubbard is going to eat into that timeshare. So Rico Dowdle's a good running back. He shows you what he's about, but I mean, he's going to take a hit when Chuba Hubbard comes back. And only stop by injury keeps getting hurt. It keeps getting hurt, but my man keeps pulling out wins. I mean, that's what he's doing. I mean, he's still got a good team with all the injuries he's had. He's still got a good team.
Definitely two teams that, I don't really care for too much as we move along in the season. But I mean, it was a thrilling matchup. And only stop by injury came along with this one, giving him that solo spot at number 3. But talking about somebody at that top spot who's sharing right now, sitting at the top of the mountain, John's team, someone you spoke of and has raved about all throughout this season, takes down Too Cool without a doubt. Mm, nice little butt whooping here. So John's team comes away with this victory. Saggy, what did you see here in this dominant performance?
John team's got a team. I
Got a
mean,
team.
he got a team. I mean, you got JSN that's just performing miracle after
Baker
miracle every week.
Mayfield, like yeah,
Yeah, you got Baker, Drake London. I mean,
London,
Christian McCaffrey. His team's stacked.
CMC, he stacked.
Yeah. He got a good team. His top four, which I always say in fantasy, you have top three players that hold your team down and all the rest of them are just accessories. So John's got a top four, which is going to be hard to handle. So I mean, he got a good team. So Too Cool got a good team too. I mean, he's getting hit with a couple injuries here and there too, and a couple of his players let him down. St. Brown had, but there again, I knew St. Brown was going to get shut down. I knew Jameer Gibbs was going to get shut down. You know why? Because this is what's coming.
Oh Lord.
Y'all keep hating on us, telling we lost it. You see how we dominated one of the best teams in football, and we only getting better. We're only getting better, bro.
Just had to find room to throw in some fanhood, huh?
Bro, I mean, just look around me. It's all fandom. I'm a complete homer, and we looking good right now. Don't bet against us right now.
Ooh, we're getting Rasheed Rice back too. Saggy, you know what? I do have to give thanks to you because I cut it out, on the Spotify uh, episode, but I wanted to put the lines on that parlay. If you remember, they were an underdog, and I was like, I don't understand why they're an underdog. You talked me out of it, and I'm glad you did. So, yeah, I mean, I like what you're doing to the Chiefs, man. That's the championship pedigree. What else do you expect?
Like, bro, I started putting in a bet and was a bet with the Lions, and then I get all the way down. I was like, "What are you doing,
What am I
dog?
doing, right?
What are you doing? You just lost your head for a hot second." I took that shit out, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm going
Right.
elsewhere with this one."
Yeah, don't bet on Sir Patrick Mahomes like that. The disrespect. But okay.
Man, you had me thinking. I almost went against my team, and that's something I just don't do.
See, and you hit me with the Batman movie. You said you wanted to be the sidekick and be a Robin, but see, that's some Batman shit right there. Taking control, telling C no, hey, look, I know you like the Lions. I know they plus money, but don't count the Chiefs out. So hey, I let it ride, and we lucked up. So let's keep it rolling, this week and see if we can make it 2 weeks in a row. But John's team definitely you hit the nail right on the head. Four deep, I mean, and four legitimate deep too. So it's going to be a battle for anybody that goes up against him. That's like your measuring stick. When you get John's team on your radar on that Sunday, that's your measuring stick to see where you're at. So riding out our matchup from last week, your co-commish, your back-to-back defended champion didn't even crack 100 points. Had the lowest score in fantasy this week, taking on Jaden Tom. He didn't score as many points either, but I mean it was battle of fruition here at the end. So Saggy, what happened
Where was Jaden's time score last week? I mean, come on, man.
here?
How's everybody putting up points on me? I mean, I'm one of the highest scores against me right now, and I got a broke team, and it drives me crazy. But I don't feel as bad as Ninja. I was talking to Ninja last night. My man is down in the dumps. He already threw in the towel. He says, "This is not my year. I can't win this year." He's got injury. If he loses Puka
Ooh,
this week, I mean, that's a wrap. I mean, that was his bread and butter. So he's a little bit down in the dumps. I mean, he can get it right. There ain't much on the waiver wire to make it right. There ain't nobody replacing Puka Nakua. So, it, but he will keep pushing and he will keep trying. So I'm not counting him out at this moment.
man, remember, I don't know if it was last year or the year before, but somebody dropped Puka and Ninja picked him up, and that's where the love affair started from there. But I don't care what you say. He's the back-to-back champ. He's going for a three-peat, something that's unheard of in fantasy football. I'm not taking him lightly any week. He's going to pull some rabbit out. You talk about that horseshoe, that rabbit, that leprechaun that I always have. Ninja got one of those too. His actually works a little bit better for him though. So I don't know. He didn't fare well this week, but going into next week, he has a pretty interesting matchup.
Yeah, well, hopefully I get my players back and his players get rested. They don't want to be injured. Hey, they're just taking naps next week. That's all.
You might want to hope for some of them sprained ankles I was talking to you about. So
They
why
already
don't
got
we?
him.
So let's just jump right into it, Saggy. That was our week 6 recap. Let's jump right into week 7. 6-7. Saggy, can you give me one of those real quick?
I don't know what I'm saying.
Oh,
What am I saying when I say
uh,
6-7?
no, you gotta say like I said. All right. So hey, I'm gonna tee it up again. So those were our recap from week 6 as we get into week 7. 6-7. You see how I said that? So let me get one of those real quick.
Damn, you trying to bring out my vocals. 6-7.
All right. Need some work. I'll take it. I'll take it. So getting into week 7, ladies and gentlemen, let's just jump right into it. We spoke about it a few seconds ago. It's your commish versus your co-commish. It's my co-host Saggy taking on the back-to-back champion. I mean, these storylines could be a WrestleMania headline. So in this battle of 3-3s, whoever loses here, man, I would have never thought you'd be in this spot at this part of the season. But Saggy, tell me what's going to happen in this matchup.
I'm gonna watch that ass. I
Ooh.
mean, just point blank. He can have his team in healthy. Let me. If I get two of my players back, I don't even need the whole kit caboodle. Just give me two of them. Just let me get my team right, and then I'm sorry, Mister Ninja, but you down. You gone.
That's your
I
boy,
mean,
bro.
first of all, you got Ashton Gentry going up against Kansas City, shut down. That's a wrap. I mean, I don't care what anybody says. DJ Moore hurt. He was at the hospital. He ain't coming back from a groin injury. If you've never had a groin injury, which I've had,
I've had it.
um, that, whoa, bro, you talking about some pain? That hurts. Uh, Puka Nakua, I mean, he ain't playing. He playing Jacoby Myers against my Chiefs. That's, like I said, he's gonna have two zeros on his squad. That's not gonna help him at all.
Mm. Battling the battle of the walking wounded here right now. 3-3 each guy. It's a 5 versus 4 match. This is I don't care what Yahoo says, even though the matchup of the week is 2 versus 3. But this 5 versus 4, this commish versus co-commish. You know, I don't care Yahoo. Y'all don't know what we know. This is the matchup of the week, and this is a matchup I'm definitely going to have my eyes on. So Saggy, I wish you well, my friend. You don't fumble.
Bro, just look at, just look at mine and his team. I mean, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. I mean, question mark, hurt, hurt, hurt. I mean, but see, I'm glad this all happened in the beginning of the year. I need my team to stay healthy from here on out. If I get my team healthy from here on out, it's gonna be a battle. I mean, I ain't going down just to go down, bro. I'm going down swinging.
All right, a lot of wishing, hoping, and praying there. Football does happen on Sunday. I have called you Pastor Saggy before, so you better hope and pray and wish. Christmas time ain't coming up anytime soon, so you can't be Santa Saggy. So you might be salty Saggy for until then. Just continue to be sidekick Saggy. I mean, hey, you man, we are on a roll here. So good matchup there. Let's go ahead and jump into our matchup of the week. Jaden Time against Only Stop by Injury. Battle of two top dogs in here in our league. I like this part of the season because these are where boys become men. And this matchup right here is going to take some pride out of one of these teams. So Saggy, tell me who comes away with the victory here.
Oh, always stop by injury. I mean, Jalen Time's
Oh,
got
interesting.
bye week issues. He's got a
That's
couple
right.
injury issues. I mean, it, unless always stop by injury lives up to his name and three of his players go down, which he's gonna need all three of his top players go down for Jaden Time to win. Hey, put a fork in him. Jaden Time done.
Wow, John's team could be sitting there all at number 1 if Jaden Time takes his L. So Yahoo matchup of the week. Saggy's confidently going with Only Stop by Injury. We'll see what happens. John's team, if Jaden Time goes down and you prevail in your matchup, you got a bit of a toss up, or does he? We'll see if Rico can go off for another 30 burger. But Saggy, John's team going against our guy Debo. What's going to happen here?
I mean, this could be a close game. I mean, Debo has got his team together. I mean, Bill coming to life. I mean, had a good game. I mean, back to back, pretty good games. I mean, I don't know. Debo definitely put his in the beginning. I was like, Debo's done. I mean, he's riding too hard with the Commanders. I mean, but John's team is just too strong. I would love to see Debo beat John. I mean, but John's one of them humble guys. He won't say nothing. He won't. I mean, he's not going to say anything. He very, very rarely makes moves. He sticks with his team, and this year he's got a good team. He don't need to make a whole lot of moves.
Definitely agree with you 100% on that. This is one of those matchups. Sorry, Debo, you might want to throw out a few more trades there before you hit this one because it might go south real fast. So, looking at another matchup that could go south real fast, or maybe it can't because Big Brown can mess around and do some Big Brown things. I don't think he likes being on that back of the bus. He told me himself when I gave him the keys. So he didn't like the decorations. He wanted Eagles colors. I had Commanders. It was a whole conversation. I'm not going to get into it. But Big Brown taking on Too Cool here. Saggy, a battle of some bottom feeders. No disrespect. Who comes away with this one?
I mean, Two Cools also got bye week issues, and that's going to hurt. I mean, he doesn't have very much running back depth, and he's not going to be able to replace James Cook. Well, on the other side, you're looking at Bijan. Well, just Bijan alone might be benching. So, and no disrespect to Too Cool. I mean, good dude, but right now he's got a little bit of problems on his hand right now. I mean,
Big.
way I'm looking at Big Brown is gonna move up the ladder a little bit.
Okay. Okay. I don't. I mean, sitting at 1-5 right now. That's a tall
Oh,
ladder
you got a 1 game lead on
Hey,
him. That's it.
hey,
That's
all
it.
right, all right.
Because Big Brown also called me. He said I don't even know why he gave me the key. This is his key, and just put it on your little key ring and just ride with it.
Man, I ain't riding with nothing but another W this week because you know what? I got how about them Cowboys, and you know how I feel about them Cowboys, and I'm kind of rubbing my hands here at this match because you want to talk about some bye week issues. Oh man, I looked at the next couple of matchups I have, and I'm dealing with people who either are going to have people on buys or people that's hurt. So all I gotta do is plug my players in, let them do their thing. So Saggy, talk to me about this matchup, and if you think your coach Cino will hit a little bit of a victory streak here against how about them Cowboys?
I mean, I think right now you're catch him at the right time. Like I said, that horseshoe, I mean, bro. I, I mean, it's all the way up in your freaking gallbladder. That's how far that shit's shoved up in your ass. I mean, hey, you just get you're just blessed with the bullshit luck that you got.
Okay, all right. We're supposed to be friends. I love it. All right, so I think I'll take it. I told you a couple of weeks ago this is right where I wanted to be. I told you weeks, after that if I told you I'm, feeling good and feeling happy, would you believe me? And here we sit after week 6 going into week 7. 6, 7. All right, the kids are gonna love this episode. If we don't go viral after this, I don't know what we got to do. So, Saggy, I'm looking to go on a little bit of a winning streak here. We're looking to hit another parlay and get a winning streak going on that side of things. You better take it. It's a good one, 5-1. I want to see us both cash here. And other than that, do you got any final thoughts about this week's episode, season 3, episode 8? It was a good one.
But this week was a good week. I mean, like I said, can't win them all. And hey, I as much shit as I talk, I wish the best for you. I want this to be competitive. I don't want a bunch of how dare I say this, bunch of big Browns in this league where it's just like no competitive. Even though Big Brown does try, he puts his team in every week. And it just I don't know. Let's be competitive, and I want to see everybody neck and neck all the way down the line. So let's go.
Let's go. It's heating up right now. There's still no clear cut playoff picture in our league, but we got one shaping up on the real side of things in the NF of the L. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Thanks again for watching, listening, paying attention. Hopefully, we're trying to put some money in your pocket. Catch us on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. Coach C No 85. We're here on Spotify. Thank you, Riverside. I mean, I don't know what else we can do. Do we need to get a TikTok? Do we need to get Facebook? I mean, we just need to keep winning. How about that?
Bro, I mean, we keep winning, and we should. I mean, there's too much knowledge here not to keep winning. I mean, it, you put together good parlays, and I wish I would have listened last week, but no. Here I went and got greedy. I could have had a little bit of money, but nope. Hey, hey, do what you're doing, and hey, you'll get everything that you want in life. I mean, this is what you want in life. You'll get it. Just keep on pushing. You work hard at this.
My God, Pastor Saggy. You can listen to him here on the Green Check Podcast. And if you don't go to church, put this episode on and listen to your Pastor Saggy. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Thanks again. Without further ado, I'm your coach C Note. He's your commissioner Saggy. And we'll check you next time.